While in Phoenix for the American Farm Bureau Convention, farm leaders from Tennessee had the opportunity to tour part of the state, including a few stops to learn more about the ag industry in Arizona.
The Lakin Million Company is a farming and horse feed business. It's a family-owned operation. They've been in business for 57 years now. We farm and make horse feed, and we use our farm to supply our pellet mill for our retail and wholesale horse feed business. We make horse pellets a 3/8 inch diameter, and we sell in Arizona, California, New Mexico, and Texas. We make about 25,000 tons a year, and it's an efficient feed because apparently they digest it much better than they do hay or Bermuda. And we also add a vitamin mineral to all of our feed, so it's like a person taking a daily vitamin pill for their health.
What we do is we store hay in the summertime when everybody's making it and sell it in the wintertime when nobody can. We are a retail hay operation. We're hay growers. That's what we do, and that's what we do best. We have the largest hay storage facility for retail hay in the state. We try to maximize our production. We try to maximize our yields by selling hay when others aren't making it. We're putting up about 40,000 tons of hay a year. We've sent hay as far away as Pennsylvania. We've got a customer in Maryland that has a racetrack there, and then we send hay to Ocala, Florida, East Coast. So a lot of it will go in dry vans. We'll load 392 bales in a dry van and ship it across the country. I love being a hay farmer. I grew up being a hay farmer. Started working when I was 8 years old, and this is what I do. I don't get out on the tractor as much because I'm too busy selling hay or too busy doing other things, get far from the roots. But every now and then I gotta go disappear and go drive a tractor.
This is, we believe, the biggest mule operation in the States, if not the world. We run up to 150 mules. We go 365 days a year. Best job in the world.
How come?
I've been around mules all my life, and I worked here back in the 90s for 3 years. And I spent 25 summers up in the Sierra Nevadas packing people around. So I have the opportunity to run the biggest mule operation in the U.S. is a great honor. Showing the people, the Grand Canyon. A lot of people have never been in the canyon. Phantom Ranch is an amazing place. To be able to ride a mule down to Phantom, spend the night, come back up is the same way they did it 100 years ago. So it's almost like stepping back into time.
They're what kind of mules? Where do they come from?
They come from Tennessee. It's the Reese brothers out of Gallatin, Tennessee. It started, I believe, in the 80s. Ron Clayton, who was the manager back then, got to know Rufus Reese, and they worked together for many years. And then I got back here in 2012, and they were actually for a year or two weren't buying mules from Tennessee. Well, I contacted the Reese brothers, Richard Reese, who is now Rufus's son, kind of running the deal. I got a hold of Richard, and we got the Tennessee mules back to the Grand Canyon. And we've taken, around 1 million people down into the canyon on mules. So, most everywhere you go in the U.S., a lot of people will know about the mules at the Grand Canyon. It's a big thing here. They just know what type of mules we need here. There's no messing around down in that canyon. We need a good, solid mule who can take these tourists in and out of the canyon safely. And that means a Tennessee mule, absolutely.
And pretty neat to visit the Grand Canyon and see the mules from Tennessee. And if you're interested in riding one down into the canyon, be prepared, because it takes a while to get on the calendar. You have to make reservations about a year in advance.